All right, this is a review of the Lightning XQD card reader, and it's an unboxing and a review. So you can see that it comes with the Lightning connection on this end, and this multi-card reader. So I'm going to go ahead and it should be plug and play. So we'll just go ahead and plug it in. Okay. Now, there's no obvious indicator that it's operating, but we're going to go ahead and see. We're going to test several things and see how it operates. So again, this is the absolute first experience that I have with this whatsoever. So first thing we'll do is we will try a USB. See if that works. All right, so indications are that it does, and immediately something has come up on. So it looks like it's running that. So here I've got this SanDisk that's got a micro and a regular size card in. So I'll try that first. Put that in. Import. It or not. All right, so I think one of the fundamental challenges is, at least on an iPad, you've got to have some kind of reader software to be able to use this. I was hoping that, perhaps foolishly, I was hoping that by plugging it in, it would allow you to actually engage these, that there would be software that would let you do that on board, but that is not the case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if there's any kind of file system support out there that I'm unaware of, and go ahead and install that and maybe restart this. I'm either going to restart with a new file system installed and show you what that looks like, or I'm going to concede that the best you can do would be to do a recharge or something on that device. So to be continued. Okay, what I'm trying to do on the iPad right now is I'm loading up the ES File Explorer, zip and unzip, and we shall see if once it downloads whether or not it's going to be able to read these cards. But that remains to be seen. We'll try in a second. Okay, also a bust. Let me see if there's anything else that I can use to try to figure out how to access these devices. Okay, after reading a bit, there's a part here that says that photos taken by non-digital cameras need to be renamed and change the storage location, where the iPhone, iPad, iTouch device could automatically recognize the card, and then it says you have to put them in a folder called 100 Canon, and then within the 100 Canon you need to put in the dsym folder, and the dsym folder be the root directory. Well, I have no capability to do that either on the iPad or the iPhone. So without root access, I'm simply not going to be able to do that. So although I can understand what it might have been looking for potentially, I have no capability to do that. So despite despite all that, I still give it 2 stars. It's I would say it's kind of not quite ready for prime time, and it's not very user friendly. So again, seems like a lovely idea, but not something that, given the price tag, I would recommend. So 2 stars, great idea. It does let you charge things up. I did find that out, that it will let you go up to 500 milliamps and charge something. So that's kind of cool. You're potentially using your iPad or your iPhone. Well, in case the iPhone, the battery life is so short already. But in case the iPad, which has better, you could potentially use this to slave some other things off of and get some power out of it. But until we figure out a better way of having a more generalized access to the file system, I would tell you that it's a limited utility.